أبي يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم أخبر بمال جلوسنا هذا تحت الكساء من الفضل عند الله. وقال النبي والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني برسالات نجيا. وذكر خبر هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا إلا ونزلت عليهم الرحمة وحفت بهم الملائكة واستغفرت لهم إلى أن يتفرقوا. فقال علي عليه السلام إذا والله فزنا وفاز شيوطنا ورب الكون. فقال النبي ثانيا يا علي والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني برسالات نجيا. ما ذكر خبر هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا وفيهم محبوب إلا فرج الله حمه ولا محبوب إلا وكشف الله غمه ولا طالب حاجات إلا وقاضى الله حاجاته. فقال علي عليه السلام يذم الله فزنا وسعدنا وكذلك شيوخنا فازوا وسعدوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكون.
اللهم صل على محمد اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
إلهي بحق محمد وأنت المحمود يا الله. إلهي بحق علي وأنت الأعلى يا الله. إلهي بحق فاطمة وأنت خير السماوات والأرض يا الله. إلهي بحق الحسن أنت المحسن يا الله. إلهي بحق الحسين أنت قديم الإحسان يا الله. إلهي بحق العيبة قصة الطاهرين ونزولة الحسين عليه السلام. إلهي بحق القرآن المجيد يا الله. اللهم صل على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. عرف کے جہاں پجتل پاک کا صدقہ اس قوم کا دامن و شبیر سے بھر دے. بچوں کو عطا کر ابھی اسکر کا تبسم. بوڑھوں کو حبیب ابن مظاہر کی نظر دے. تمسن کو ملے بلولا اور محمد. ہر ایک جماع کو علی اکبر سے ذکر دے. جو مائیں بھی روتی ہیں بیاد علی اسکر ان ماؤں کی آغوش کو اولاد سے بھر دے. ماؤں کو عطا کر ساری زہرہ کا سلیقہ. بہنوں کو سکینہ کی دعاؤں کا اثر دے. جو چادر زینب کی عزادار ہے مولا محفوظ رہے ایسی خواتین کے پردے. مولا تجھے زینب کی اسیری کی قسم ہے بے جرم اسیروں کو رہائی کی خبر دے. جو دین کے کام آئے وہ اولاد عطا کر. جو مرد سے شبیر کی خاطر ہو کر دے. مفلس پہ درودار و جو آہن کی ہو بارش. مقروض کا ہر قرض ادا غیب سے کر دے. مولا تجھے بیمار یہ عورت کی قسم ہے بیمار کی راتوں کو شفا یاب سحر دے. ہم کوئی نہ دے ہم کو سوائے غم شبیر. شبیر کا غم بانٹ رہا ہے تو ادھر دے. اللہم صلی علی محمد. حق نعرہ حیدری.
نہیں پہلے بچے نے کو نعت وغیرہ پڑھنی اس کے بعد پڑھنی ہوگی. Brother, they're gonna nod first and after that, after your lecture,
No, they will do first and the
they're going to do the
lecture.
nod. The lecture gonna be the last.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. چلو ابھی جس نے پڑھنا ہے آپ نے پڑھنا ہے میرے بیٹے. چلو پھر جاؤ میرا بیٹا نعت پڑھو جا کے.
I have the names in here. We're gonna go by.
Oh, you have them? Okay.
Okay.
All right. All the names then.
I don't know the name of the
Okay. آگے جو شاء
Is he gonna do in Urdu or in English?
Urdu. Not gonna be in Urdu. And if somebody wanna say something in English, that is separate. You can say it.
So we're gonna do all the people in English first, and after that we'll do the Urdu one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Then I'll do the lecture after.
Okay.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, brother and sister.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you for coming today for the birthday of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. Can we ask all the kids, the one who's going to do lecture, to come over here? Please. He didn't see.
Even if he hear, he's still not gonna see anything.
Not even Quran too. So
I'm sorry, what?
not even you. When I said
What's wrong?
people are not getting involved in this lecture, right?
Oh, I didn't hear, I'm sorry.
I said, "No, it's a joke. We're just trying to make a joke. It didn't work.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna have.
ये
How
कैसे
many do we
तक
have?
ही होना चाहिए ना पॉसिबल नहीं है ना
Who's doing the Al-Tawassul?
खुद भी पी और मुझे भी पिला
She's not here yet?
That's okay. The cup's there on this side.
So who do we have in here? We have Ruqayya in here. We have Ali. Ali is here.
Yeah, police here.
Ali.
Ali
Here you go.
yeah Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad
चाय कितनी है? शुगर कितनी
नहीं रहने दो मैं बाद में
है? अच्छा भाई खड़ा हो। सुनने दो मैं इधर दोबारा आप बैठ जाए बराबर में।
He born on 17
Yes.
feet old Allah. His father name is Abdullah and his mother name is His mother and father died when he was little. His uncle Abu Talib take care of him. He loved him so much.
Allah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali mashallah
Ruqayya, you ready to do it? Okay.
You want me to hold it for
You
you?
want to stand or?
you can go ahead with it.
Okay.
You, yeah, come on.
Okay, I'll hold it for you. You can stand up. Okay.
No सामने रखे put it in the front yeah
You gotta get everybody to see it. Okay. Is that okay? It's okay.
صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد
The life and significance of Holy Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad's birthday. Prophet Muhammad was born on 17th day of Rabiul Awwal in Makkah. The day is celebrated by all Muslim countries. The Prophet Muhammad was born in Makkah in the year of elephant, in the month Rabiul Awwal. Life events of Prophet Muhammad. He was an orphan child. His father passed away before his birth and his mother as well when he was 6 years old. Therefore, he went to live with his grandfather and uncle. When Prophet was a teenager, he got a job as a shepherd. When Muhammad was 23 years old, he worked as a merchant for Khadija. Muhammad division revelations. By the age 40, Muhammad started to seek meditation and peace of mind in Manhera. One day, angel Gabriel appeared before Muhammad and said, "Recite in the name of God." The Holy Quran was revealed to Muhammad as the vision inspired inspiration over a period of 23 years. He had respect for his wives, kids, parents, and his people. He did not yell at somebody if they did something wrong. Instead, he told them not to do it respectfully. He always helped people when they needed help. He treated women with respect. The Prophet Muhammad was a very respectful person and he never insulted anybody. Patience. Prophet Muhammad was very patient with everybody and never got mad so much. How can you show that you really love Prophet Muhammad? Obey Allah, respect your parents, smile at others, pray on time, help the needs, be kind to friends and family.
Okay, so we have Hassan. Please.
In English, huh?
Everything in English. The Urdu is at the end. You're doing in
After that,
English, right?
Urdu.
You're doing in Urdu? I thought you're doing.
Urdu gonna be after that.
So, okay, that's fine. It's okay.
इंग्लिश में करो उर्दू में
Urdu.
that's fine
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Mawlana Muhammadin sahibit taji wal mi'raji wal buraqi wal alam dafil balai wal babai wal kahti wal marzi wal lanam ismuhu maktubun marfu'un mashfu'un manekush باللوح والقلم سيد العرب والعجم جسمه مقدس مؤثر مطهر منفر في البيت والحرم شمس الزهاء بدر التجا صدر الأولى نور الهدى كعك الورى مصباح الظلم جميل الشيم شفيع الأمم صاحب الجود والكرم والله عاصمه وجبريل قادمه والبراق مركبه والمعراج سفره وسدرة المنتهى مقامه وقاب قوسين مطلوب والمطلوب مقصود والمقصود موجوده سيد المرسلين خاتم النبيين شفيع المسلمين أنيس الغريبين راحة العاشقين مراد المشتاقين شمس العارفين سراج الصالحين مصباح المقربين محب الفقراء والغرباء والمساكين والغرباء والمساكين شمس سيد الثقلين نبي الحرمين إمام القبلتين وسيلتنا في الدارين محبوب رب المغربين ورب المغربين يا أيها المشتاقون بالنور جماله صلوا عليه وآله وأصحابه وسلموا تسليما
اللهم صل على محمد wa ali Muhammad.
شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ یثرب کی والی سارے نبی تیرے در کی سوالی شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ جلوے ہیں ساری تیرے کرم سے آباد عالم تیرے کرم باقی ہر ایک شے باقی ہر ایک شے نقش خیالی سارے نبی تیرے در کی سوالی شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ تیرے لیے ہے دنیا بنی ہے نیلے فلک کی چادر تنی ہے نیلے فلک کی چادر تنی ہے تو اگر نہ ہوتا دنیا دکھائی سارے نبی تیرے در کے سوالی شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ تو نے جہاں کی محفل سجائی تاریکیوں میں شمع جلائی تاریکیوں میں شمع جلائی ہر دل پہ چھائی ہر دل پہ چھائی رات خیالی سارے نبی تیرے در کے سوالی شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ یا صرف کی والی سارے نبی تیرے در کے سوالی شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ شاہ مدینہ
تمام بچوں کی صحت و سلامتی کے لیے بلند تر سلامات
Okay, who's doing in English now? Who's are doing it in English? You are? Please come. What's your name?
Salaha.
Saliha, please.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
Eid Mubarak. As most of you know, today is the 17th of Rabiul, which is the birthday of RasoolAllah. But today I will be talking about an Imam, born 137 years after Rasulullah on this very day. An Imam that became a bridge from darkness to a world of knowledge. As a matter of fact, all of our Imams come from the Nur of Allah. And I was once told that we should think of our Imams in the same way that we view sun shining through different colors of stained glass. For example, one Imam is the color green, known for his generosity, like Imam Ali alayhi salam. Then another Imam would be the color red, known for his immense sacrifice, like Imam Hussein alayhi salam. I would like to make you all think.
بلند تر سلامات
However, what I would like to make you all think about what would the color. However, I would like to make you all think about what color would our sixth Imam represent. Which qualities is he known best for? If we take a deeper look into his most famous title, Sadiq, it represents his truthfulness. When we examine how much true knowledge he spread in the era of great darkness, we then begin to truly appreciate his efforts for our Muslim world. It is said that he even would hold large gatherings in which he would teach all sorts of people from all sorts of religions without any discrimination or bias. Just like the Imam before him and after him, all his actions were surrounded by the intention to please Allah. His words were filled with diverse knowledge in every aspect. He was the teacher of many well-known people, such as the famous chemist Jafar ibn Hayyan, otherwise known as Jafar, I think. In one hadith, Abu Hanifa once said about Imam Jafar as-Sadiq, I have not seen anyone with more knowledge than Jafar ibn Muhammad. However, in another hadith, Abu Hanifa said, I met Zayd, Jafar's uncle, and I never saw in his generation a person with more knowledge as a quick thinker or more eloquent than he was. Imam Jafar Sadiq opened the doors of learning and challenged the people to open their minds. In conclusion, we must analyze and take examples from the lives of our Imams, especially when it comes to spreading the message of Islam. So,
صلى على
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Fatima, and today I will be talking about the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We all know about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and why he is an amazing prophet. But I am doing this speech because of how great our prophet is, and that this is the month of RasoolAllah. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in this month, and this is a way to show how much we love Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This can also make some people learn something about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that they haven't learned yet. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the founder of Islam and the last prophet Allah sent to guide people. Prophet Muhammad is important to Islam for that reason, but also because of how kind and honest he was. People had waited centuries for Prophet, peace be upon him, to finally come, and Islam waiting was ended when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, finally came. All prophets guided the humans, but Christians and Jews hid the fact that there was going to be another prophet sent down to earth to guide people. Prophet Muhammad is the source of light and guidance, and he can help us follow the right path. No person was as great as Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in Makkah on the year 570 AD. His father had died before he was born and had to be raised by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib al-Islam, and later on his uncle, Abu Talib al-Islam. That time, Mecca was a religious and trading center which was filled with idols and temples that the people there worshipped. Muhammad believed that there was no other God except Allah. In Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, early teens, he sometimes traveled with Abu Talib al-Islam and traded. Abu Talib al-Islam was a merchant, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, would help him. He would accompany caravans to trade centers. As he continued to grow, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gained experience in trade traveling and was honored for being honest and sincere. In his early 20s, he started to work for a wealthy merchant whose name was Khadija. After a while, she admired Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, for being such an honest and kind man. She proposed marriage, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, accepted her proposal. They were happy together and had a child named Fatima al-Islam. Bibi Fatima al-Islam married Prophet Muhammad's cousin, Ali al-Islam, who was Muhammad's next successor. Prophet Muhammad was very religious and occasionally took journeys of devotion to sacred sites near Makkah. On one of his pilgrimages in 610, he was meditating in the cave on Mount Jabal al-Nur. The angel Gabriel appeared and relayed the word of God. Recite in the name of your Lord, who creates man from a clot. Recite, for your Lord is the most generous. These words became the opening verse of Surah chapter 96 of the Quran. He welcomed the message from the angel Gabriel and was deeply inspired to share his belief with other potential believers. There was a lot more to the story of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but I decided to keep it short due to the time I have available. I also wanted to congratulate you guys on RasoolAllah, and I wanted to thank you guys for listening to my speech. Again, thank you.
ما شاء الله صلوا على محمد Anybody else in English?
I forgot my speech.
You already done, so go ahead. You have one in English too?
Yeah, I forgot my speech. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Taki and today I am going to talk about Jafar Sadiq Islam. This is the month of Rabiul Awwal and I want to participate in the speech talking about Imam Jafar Sadiq Islam. Imam Jafar Sadiq Islam arose from the lap of his mother, Farwa, on the 17th of Rabiul Awwal, the 83rd year Hijrah in the city of Medina. His father was Muhammad Baqir Islam and had the same birthday as our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Imam Jafar Sadiq Islam had three titles which were a Sadiq, a Fadil, and a Tahir. Imam Jafar Sadiq is the fourth grandson of Hazrat Ali Islam and the sixth Imam. Imam Jafar Sadiq's mother, Farwa, is the granddaughter of Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr, who was the companion of Imam Ali Islam. Asma bint Umays was the mother of Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr, and she was considered to be a pious woman. She was always in the service of Hazrat Fatima Zahra Islam and took pride in it. The whole life of Imam Jafar Sadiq Islam, just like the other Imams of Islam, was enlightened lesson of the real and true Islam. He himself was considered to be the example and specimen of the Islamic ethic, moral, and conduct. You cannot find a father and a son among all the people of all kinds who may resemble each other from all angles of ideas, thought, character, and conduct, but the family of the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, and his successors were on the same line and performed their heavenly duty with one aim, one ideology, and did not have any kind of difference in speech, character, and ethical conduct. Imam Jafar Sadiq also had a lot of knowledge, and one day a man asked Imam Jafar Sadiq, "What is the proof you have created?" Imam Jafar al-Sadiq responded with the following: "I found myself subject to one of two options. Either I created myself or something other than myself created me. If I created myself, I am also subject to one of two options. Either I created myself while myself already existed, but then I would not need to create it since it already existed, or I created myself while I was non-existent, but you already know that the non-existent cannot bring about anything. Therefore, the third meaning is proven that I have a creator who is Lord of the world." Imam Jafar Sadiq was very intelligent, and this was one of his famous responses because he had a very good point, and it can make other people understand that there is one God, Allah, who created everything in the universe. This was my speech of Imam Jafar Sadiq. I want to congratulate you guys since it is the month of Rabiul Awwal, and I thank you all for listening to my speech.
MashaAllah.
Anybody
You say
else?
something in English?
Anybody in English? Any other English? Yeah, I want to see if nobody else. Nobody else. The rest is Urdu. You're English?
I think it's only one time is okay. Because you have too many kids.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to know because I want to get the English and we're going to get the.
I think the English is done.
Hassan has. You have another?
You want to say, okay, go ahead, say something.
Okay, come on.
Say something bad, okay?
Then. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. As you all know, today is the birthday anniversary of Imam Jafar Sadiq Islam and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I congratulate the Imam of our time of Islam and all of you on this happy day. I will start my speech with this poem. दुनिया अगर ढूंढेगी सानिया मोहम्मद, दुनिया अगर ढूंढेगी सानिया मोहम्मद, सानी को बड़ी चीज से साया ना मिलेगा, सानी को बड़ी चीज से साया ना मिलेगा. My beloved brothers and sisters, it was a time of ignorance and darkness in the world. It was a time of munafiqah. People used to bury their newborn daughters alive. People used to treat their servants in such a way you just get goosebumps just thinking about it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him in this world on 17th Rabiul. to get rid of the darkness and ignorance from the world. When Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, arrived in this world, it was a nur, a light that spread through all the lands. Every creation of Allah was happy. Everything bowed down and respected the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, came into this world as the mercy on mankind. Come, let's promise and pray with me that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us enough power and education that we are able to follow in the footsteps of our Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, in his elevation. And once again, a hearty congratulations on both Wiladat. I would like to end my speech with these two poems. He Muhammad se wafa tumne to hum tere hain. He Muhammad se wafa tumne to hum tere hain. Ye jahan cheeze kya ye log kalam tere.
MashaAllah, Subhanallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
चेहरा मुस्तफा जब दिखाया गया छुप गए तारे और चांद शर्मा गया आमना देखकर मुस्कुराने लगी हवा मरियम भी खुशियां मनाने लगी आमना बीबी सबसे कहने लगी दुआ हो गई कबूल अल्लाह के अल्लाह
MashaAllah.
नारे तकबीर
Allahu Akbar.
नारे रिसालत
Ya RasoolAllah.
नारे हैदरी
Ya Ali.
No, I told him. Yeah.
I think it was just in general, but I think it's just when some of the kids just speak very
Go ahead.
in the low tone.
Keep them.
So
Naare
it was
Takbir.
fine.
Allahu Akbar.
नारे रिसालत
Ya RasoolAllah.
नारे हैदरी
Ya Ali.
कायनात का सच्चा नबी कायनात का सच्चा रसूल जो वही के बगैर कुछ कहता ही नहीं जिसका फैसला खुदा ने कुरान में कर दिया जिसका फैसला खुदा ने कुरान में कर दिया वो फरमा रहा है अव्वलोना मोहम्मद औसतोना मोहम्मद आखिरोना मोहम्मद कुल्लोना मोहम्मद इसका मतलब कि हमारा पहला भी मोहम्मद है हमारा दरमियान वाला मोहम्मद है हमारा आखिरी मोहम्मद है इसका मतलब कि हमारे सारे के सारे ही मोहम्मद हैं
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
यही तो है मार्फत का नुक्ता हाँ मेरे अजीजों अगर इधर थोड़ा सा फिसले तो गए जब कायनात के रसूल ने फरमाया कि हमारे सारे के सारे ही मोहम्मद हैं तो पता चला अली भी मोहम्मद है फातिमा भी मोहम्मद है हसन भी मोहम्मद है हुसैन भी मोहम्मद है ज़ैनुल-आबिदीन भी मोहम्मद है मोहम्मद बाकिर भी मोहम्मद है जाफर सादिक भी मोहम्मद है मूसा काज़िम भी मोहम्मद है अली रज़ा भी मोहम्मद है मोहम्मद तकी भी मोहम्मद है अली नकीब भी मोहम्मद है हसन अस्करी भी मोहम्मद है और जो पर्दे में रहने वाला आखिरी बादशाह वो भी मोहम्मद है
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali
मेरे मौला हुसैन तुझे वास्ता उस पर्दे में रहने वाले आखिरी बादशाह का कि मेरे लफ्जों में इतनी ताकत डाल दे कि मेरे लफ्जों में इतनी ताकत डाल दे कि मैं सामने बैठे अज़ादारों की रूह को छू सकूं किसी शख्स ने मेरे मौला से पूछा कि जो हदीस आपके नाना ने फरमाई थी क्या हमारे सारे के सारे मोहम्मद हैं क्या ये हदीस सच है मौला ने मुस्कुराते हुए कहा हाँ ये सच है उसने फिर पूछा क्या ये सच है मौला ने फिर कहा ये सच है उसने तीसरी बार पूछा मौला ने कहा ये सच है उसने कहा अगर ये हदीस सच है तो आप लोगों ने अपने नाम क्यों बदले आप में से एक अली है एक हसन है एक हुसैन है मौला ने मुस्कुराते हुए जवाब दिया जा कुरान लेकर आ वो कुरान लेकर आया मौला ने फिर फरमाया फिर इसमें से कोई सूरह यासीन क्यों है कोई सूरह मरियम क्यों है कोई सूरह यासीन क्यों है उसने कहा अगर ये सारी सूरतें जमा हो जाएं तो कुरान है अगर ये बिखर जाएं तो सूरतें हैं मौला ने फरमाया बिल्कुल इसी तरह अगर हम जमा हो जाएं तो मोहम्मद हैं अगर हम बिखर जाएं तो हम आले मोहम्मद हैं
MashaAllah. Jazakallah. Good job.
الہام کے رمجھم کہیں بخشش کی گھٹا ہے الہام کے رمجھم کہیں بخشش کی گھٹا ہے الہام کے رمجھم کہیں بخشش کی گھٹا ہے یہ دل کا نگر ہے کہ مدینے کی فضا ہے آیات کے جھرمٹ میں تیرے نام کی مسند آیات کے جھرمٹ میں تیرے نام کی مسند آیات کے جھرمٹ میں آیات کے جھرمٹ میں تیرے نام کی مسند لفظوں کی انگوٹھی میں نگینہ سا جڑا ہے ایک بار تیرا نقش قدم چوم لیا تھا ایک بار تیرا نقش قدم چوم لیا تھا 100 بار فلک شکر کے سجدے میں جھکا یا رات نے پہنی ہے ملاحت تیرے تن پر یا رات نے پہنی ہے ملاحت تیرے تن پر یا دل تیرے انداز سگاہر پہ گیا ہے واللیل تیرے سایہ گیسو کا تراشا واللیل تیرے سایہ گیسو کا تراشا والعصر تیری نیم نگاہی کی نظر ہے فاقوں سے خمیدہ صدا قامت درباں فاقوں سے خمیدہ ہے صدا قامت درباں ٹھوکر میں مگر سلسلہ عرض و سماں ہے خالق نے قسم کھائی ہے اس شہر اما کی خالق نے قسم کھائی ہے اس شہر اما کی جس شہر کی گلیوں نے تجھے ورد کیا ہے غیروں سے بھی الطاف تیرے سب سے الگ ہے غیروں سے بھی الطاف تیرے سب سے الگ ہے اپنوں پہ نوازش کا بے انداز جدا ہے سورج کو ابھرنے نہیں دیتا تیرا حبشی سورج کو ابھرنے نہیں دیتا تیرا حبشی بے زر کو ابوذر تیری بخشش نے کیا ہے اترے گا کہاں تک آیات کی تہ میں اترے گا کہاں تک کوئی آیات کی تہ میں قرآن تیری خاطر ہی مصروف ثنا ہے اب اور بیاں کیا ہو کسی سے تیری مدحت اب اور بیاں کیا ہو کسی سے تیری مدحت یہ کم تو نہیں ہے کہ تو محبوب خدا
ماشاءاللہ ماشاءاللہ آجا میرے پتر صلوات اللہم صلی علی محمد وآل محمد
تو کجا من کجا 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 تو امیر حرم میں فقیر حجم تو امیر حرم میں فقیر حجم تیرے گن اور یہ لب میں طلب ہی طلب تیرے گن اور یہ لب میں طلب ہی طلب تو عطا ہی عطا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا الہام ہے جامع تیرا الہام ہے جامع تیرا قرآن امام ہے تیرا
قرآن امامہ ہے تیرا ممبر تیرا عرش بری ممبر تیرا عرش بری یا رحمت للعالمین تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو حقیقت ہے میں صرف احساس ہوں تو حقیقت ہے میں صرف احساس ہوں تو سمندر میں بھٹکی ہوئی پیاس ہوں تو سمندر میں بھٹکی ہوئی پیاس ہوں میرا گھر خاک پر اور تیری رہ گزر میرا گھر خاک پر اور تیری رہ گزر سدرۃ المنتہا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو ہے حرام انوار باندھے ہوئے تو ہے حرام انوار باندھے ہوئے میں درودوں کی دستار باندھے ہوئے میں درودوں کی دستار باندھے ہوئے کعبہ عشق تو میں تیرے جڑ سو کعبہ عشق تو میں تیرے جڑ سو تو اثر میں دعا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا خیر البشر رتبہ تیرا خیر البشر رتبہ تیرا آواز حق خطبہ تیرا آواز حق خطبہ تیرا آفاق تیرے سامائی آفاق تیرے سامائی سائز جبریل امین یا رحمت للعالمین تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا تو کجا من کجا
MashaAllah. Brother.
Any more kids? No?
Any more kids?
One. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على
Now you're gonna listen to me. So. Really?
Well, I'm excited.
Really?
Yes.
I'm glad. Very glad you're excited. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وأعز المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين. السلام عليكم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Today is a celebration of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Today is a celebration of Imam Jafar Sadiq. We have a double celebration today. We're gonna concentrate on Prophet Muhammad because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam And then Imam Jafar Sadiq, they're from the same madrasa. Prophet Imam Jafar Sadiq learned from Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I want to make sure the kids and everybody understand.
Speak louder a little bit.
You want to speak louder?
Yeah, because over there.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
You can take off the pen.
It's okay.
So half of your voice is just good in it. I think the gentleman is too far from you.
You can still hear me, right?
Oh.
Okay.
You
So,
can take your mask off.
Prophet Muhammad,
Keep it on.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everybody, thank you for your attention, and I'll try my best to speak a little bit louder. Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
So I'll speak a little bit louder. All right. So, who is Prophet Muhammad, and why Allah Azza wa Jal chose Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Why did He choose him to be an Arabic? Why did He choose him to be from that specific area, Mecca? Why is that? What's the reason behind it? Does anybody know why?
There were more idiots over there.
That's one.
But do
Yeah.
They're not
He chose Allah Azza wa Jal. Yeah.
So Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam can make more people Muslims
Oh, good. Yeah. So they chose, yes,
to teach people.
to teach people. Okay. So Allah Azza wa Jal chose Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you look at the tree of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from his father to his grandfather to his great grandfather, all the way to Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. So he actually linked to Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. That's one. Second one, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam never touched the idols. He never ever even believed in the idols. So when you choose a person, you have to be pure. It has to be purified, right? And Allah Azza wa Jal chose him because of the prophecy of Ibrahim, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his grandfather, you know Surah Al-Fil? Does anybody know Surah Al-Fil in the Quran? Yeah. So I'm gonna read the Surah Al-Fil for you. Okay? ألم ترى كيف أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل وجعلهم كعصف مأكول صدق الله العلي العظيم. Who is, when they came to Mecca, who stopped them from, tried to stop them from destroying the Kaaba? You know, the king who came and he said, I want to destroy the Kaaba. That's what it is.
So the person who came was Abraha, and Allah stopped him.
Yeah. So, so his great grandfather was the one of the big Ashira, you know, the tribes. The people told him, he said, there's an army out there coming and they want to kill us, and they took all our animals and our like our animals, right? So he went to them and he told them, give me my animal back. And they told him, we're coming here to destroy the Kaaba, and you worry about the animals? He said, the animal, I'm responsible for them. The Kaaba, Allah Azza wa Jal is responsible for. That's what the Surah Al-Fil. He is the great grandfather of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it's a link in there. So Prophet Muhammad, when he got the message, when he delivered the message, 23 years. That's it. No more than 23 years. He changed the world in 23 years. Right now, we cannot change anything in 50 years. Right? So he changed the whole world. He brought Islam, not because of him, because Allah Azza wa Jal. That's the mu'jiza of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So that's why he brought 23 years. He put rule and regulation for us that the people right now is talking about it. the right of the women, you know, they talk about it. The discrimination between black and white and between Arabic and non-Arabic. That's he destroyed that. He brought peace between two tribes, the biggest tribe in Arabia. Two tribes, they've been fighting for 40 years or 50 years. He brought peace between them. So he accomplished a lot of things. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, let me get my eyes on here for a second.
Yeah.
So I can read. So Allah Azza wa Jal said when he sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Right? When Prophet Muhammad was delivering the message, he never brought anybody and got a stick or sent some people to beat him up or knock on the door. We said, we're Jehovah's Witness. I'm sorry. That's what Jehovah's Witness do, right? They knock on the door and they try to make you Jehovah's Witness. He never done that. People were bringing up to him. They were coming to him, right? To learn about Islam, to know what's this new religion about Islam. Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari, you know Abu Dhar, right?
Now explain.
Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari, he's one of the Sahaba of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he's one of the Sahaba of the Imam Ali, one of the few that stayed with Imam Ali alayhi salam after Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, okay.
He's from Iran, Persia at that time. He was looking for, he was like one of the princes in there. His parents were like kings and they were very rich and very famous. But he felt something empty inside his heart and he was reaching for something. So he searched and searched and searched and then he became Christian. Then one of the priests, before he died, he told him, you have not reached the faith until you find the prophet. And he told him, it's too late for me now, but I want you to find him, and I want you to believe in him. And he said, what's his name? He said, Ahmed. And that's why he went to Mecca and he was trying to find where is the Prophet Muhammad. That's the early stage of Islam. And he one of the believers, and he was one of the strongest people. When the fight comes in, he was one of the strongest people that fight beside the Prophet Muhammad. And he's the one that stayed with Imam Ali, and they put him in they sent him away after Imam Ali, Muawiyah, and all this. They sent him away, and they actually sent him to Jabal Amil, which is south of Lebanon too, because they actually sent him over there, and that's why they call Jabal Amil Abu Dhar. These are the kids of Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari. So that's why they mention that, because he's the one who brought Islam to the south of Lebanon over there. So that's what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He also have put the rights of the women, right? لا فرق بين عربي ولا عجمي إلا بالتقوى. There is no difference between an Arabic person or a Persian or non-Arabic person, except a taqwa, except the taqwa. So let me read the whole chapter for you. Not the whole chapter, but the surah. What it says exactly. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. إن الله عليم خبير. So my glasses is failing me here. Okay, in English, what does it mean in English? O you human, surely we have created you of a male and a female. Notice that. And make you tribes and families, that you may know each other. Surely the most honorable of you with Allah is the most among of you, most careful of his duty. Surely Allah is knowing and aware of that. That means it doesn't matter if you're Arabic or non-Arabic. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you're man or woman. Taqwa, which means the faith, is what Allah Azza wa Jal will get you. If you are faithful to Allah, Allah, you will never know how close Allah to you. You will never know. If you always depend on Allah Azza wa Jal, He is always with you. And I believe in it myself. When I was a kid, I'm gonna tell you this personal story. So, when I was in Lebanon, there was a civil war in Lebanon. I was about maybe 10 years old at that time. And as a kid, you want to play, right? You want to go and play. So our house was right on the border between the Christian and the Muslim, that area, right? When we used to play, we used to go to the so-called Christian area. So me, my cousin, and other people, other kids, we decided we want to go and play. So we went to the garden to play there. As we were walking, we were like right inside the area, and there was a civil war. We didn't know, right? We were not thinking, kids. And all of a sudden, I've seen 5 or 6 adults, about 18, maybe 20 years old, look at us and I said, these are Muslim, get them. Me, my cousin, my other cousin, and my friend, 4 of us. My cousin went this way, my other cousin that way. I started running this way, but I couldn't run fast enough. They got me. I was the only one I got caught. So they put me on the wall. They put me on the wall and they said, we're gonna cut your hand. We're gonna cut your ears. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna do this and this and this. I'm standing there looking at them like this. And all of a sudden I see a man running, coming to me, toward us. And I said, oh, he's a ringleader. So I'm done. That's it. So I couldn't do anything, right? I'm a kid and they're standing in front of me. So he got in there and he pushed them all aside. And he has a pistol in his hand. And he said, if anybody touch this person, I'm going to kill him right now. They told him that he's a Muslim. I said, I don't care. If anybody touch him, I'm going to kill him. And he looked at me and he said, I'm sorry, sir, are you stupid? I said, I'm here to play. He said, don't you know there's a civil war going on here? I said, I know, but I thought I can come and play. He said, where's your house? I said, it's over there. He said, run, don't look back. Keep running. So I ran and I got back home. My cousin was unfortunately wasn't fortunate like me. He got caught. Around midnight, my uncle came to me and he said, where's your uncle, your cousin, Qasim, rahmatullah alayhi, he passed away. I said, he's supposed to be home. I said, no, he's not home. So I said, well, I got caught and somebody took me and got me away from it. So our neighbor was a Muslim, right? He Christian and he's from that militia. So we ran all the way over there to him and we told him like, Qasim is not here. And he said, where were you? I said, I was in that area, like in that specific area. I said, I know, I hope they didn't kill him yet. I know where he is. They beat him up so badly and they were like within minutes to kill him. He got caught and he almost got killed because of it. So I always have faith in Allah Azza wa Jalla.
Yeah.
I always think if something happens, it's always Allah is with me. That's a story I'm telling you because I want you to really believe it, that Allah Azza wa Jalla is always with you. Ana qareebun minkum. I'm so close to you. If you call me, I will answer you. That's what Allah Azza wa Jalla. And that's what Prophet Muhammad brought to us, the Quran. That's what he brought to Islam, the Quran. He brought us the Quran and he told us in that Quran. Also, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know it's been too late here. But also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked us about being good to your friends. It doesn't matter. He didn't say if he's a Muslim or he's Christian or he's non-Muslim. He didn't say any of that. He said you have to be good to your neighbor, good to your friends. Okay? And he said to us, there's a hadith in here. I'm just going to read it for you. أعرف الناس بحقوق إخوانهم وأشد السعي لمنع حقوقهم أعظمهم عند الله شأنه. What it means is that the person who knows your friend in need, then the person who will try his best to help his friend. This person, Allah knows about him and he's closer to Allah Azza wa Jalla than anybody else. So he did not say the Muslim. He did not say the, I hate to say, the Shia or something, right? He said your neighbor, your friend, it doesn't matter. He's your brother. We all in brother, right? And when Allah, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ, what it means is we sent you mercy to the humankind. He did not send you mercy to the Muslims or non-Muslims. So that's Islam, and that's what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Prophet Muhammad, I know Mu'jiza was the Holy Quran. We all know that, right? The Holy Quran. But he has other Mu'jiza. His patience, his faith, his belief. Like he never lied in his life. He never touched a khamra in his life. That's why we call him Ma'soom, because he never touched anything that haram. Allah. That's why Ahlul Bayt is never touched any khamr or any alcohol or anything like that. So that's what is Prophet Muhammad. He taught us akhlaq, which is manners. He taught us how to treat each other. He taught us how to behave. He taught us how to love our family, to love your father and your mother. And you guys know, did you guys know that Allah always taught other people too, the kids especially, to be merciful to your parents? Do you know that? So, at the end, I said I'm not gonna talk anymore.
No, go ahead.
But in the end, I just want to make, yeah, it's okay. So, we always say about Imam Hussein alayhi salam. We always cry about Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But remember, Imam Hussein is from Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If it wasn't for Muhammad, there would be no Hassan, no Hussein, no Ali, no Fatima, no Zainab, no Fatima, no Imam Zain Abidin. None of these would be there, right? He is the pillar of Islam. If it wasn't for him, we will be still living in the Jahiliyyah, which is the people killing each other. During Prophet Muhammad, when he was there, he stopped the people, in Arabia, I don't know if you know that or not, but in Arabia, if the father get a daughter, if his daughter was born, they used to take her and bury her because it would bring shame to them. Prophet Muhammad showed them that the daughter is the most merciful for her family. How much he loved Fatima, right? How much he loved her. He showed them that she's the mercy of the parents is the daughter, right? So that's why he showed us a lot. He actually changed culture. And when I asked you a question, why did he bring it to the Arabic people? Why is it specific to the Arab? I'm not going to say because they're the chosen one. No, they're not. I hate to say it. He brought it to them to make them, not to make excuses, right? I can't understand the other language. He could have brought it in Persian, he could have brought it in Urdu, he could have brought it in any language, right? But he brought it in Arabic because he wanted to tell them, listen, the Holy Quran is in Arabic. The Prophet Muhammad speaks Arabic. Follow him. How many did Prophet Muhammad, how many people did follow Prophet Muhammad? Not so many. They all believe in Islam, or they get into Islam. But there's a difference between Islam, Muslim, and Mu'min. There's a between faith and being Muslim. I've heard it. I work and I travel quite a bit, and I've seen other people, and his name like Ahmed and I said, "Are you Muslim?" He said, No. My parents are Muslims.
Yeah.
My parents are Muslim. But I am okay, I don't follow Islam.
A lot of Syrians, because all the Germany did it.
Yeah, so that's the difference. And look at Islam right now. Look at it. Where is the most people that follow Islam? They read the Quran in Arabic, like these kids. Like Hassan, he was reading in Arabic. He said, you don't know, he was reading actually in Arabic, right? The kids, he was saying words in Arabic, right? And that's not his language. When they read the Quran, they're reading it in Arabic, even though it's not their language. Yet, the Arabic people, I hate to say it, not all of them, but majority of them, they don't read the Quran sometimes. And I want to finish it with a story just happened to me just yesterday, actually. I was in Columbus, Ohio, traveling, and I just mentioned it earlier, but I want to mention it again. And when we finished Dua Kumalis in Columbus, mashallah, they have a small place like this about 10 years ago. And 5 years ago, they brought it and they made it huge. They made it huge now. It's become like a mosque, a huge mosque. One person, he spent, I think, $1.5 million and he made that whole thing. Anyway, that center or that Islamic masjid, we finished and I hear somebody talking. He's speaking Arabic to Abu Hassan. I don't know if you remember Abu Hassan. Taki probably remember him. No, you weren't here when he was here. But Abu Hassan, he used to be in here. He's from Saudi Arabia. I hear him talking to him. One day, all of a sudden, Abu Hassan tell him, why don't you talk to that sheikh, to the imam? He's the imam of the masjid. Why don't you talk to him? And the imam of the masjid that I don't want to talk to him because I've already heard what he wants to say. He's coming to the center to do النهي عن المنكر. And I asked him, do you know where you're coming? Do you know what's this? He said, I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? Didn't you read the sign outside? It says Islamic Center. And he said, well, I want to do hidayah. I want to do, you know what hidayah means, right? I want to bring you to Islam. I said, don't you think we're Muslims? He said, أَنَّا الْكَافِرُونَ. I said, لَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. Like he stopped, he said, are you saying we're kafirun now? And he said, no, I'm not saying that, but I want to do hidayah. So that particular person, unfortunately, we've seen them all over the place. They memorize maybe 10, 15 surah from the Holy Quran. And they want to sit down and they want to lecture you about Islam. So I told them, okay, fine. You're coming in here. You know this is a Shia center. I hate to say it, but I said, this is a Shia center. He said, yeah. I said, you know who are the Shia? Do you know anything about those people that they're praying in here? And he said, I know they say Imam Ali is a messenger, not Prophet Muhammad. I said, this is your mistake right there. At least, the least you can do is, if you want to come and you're going to discuss something with them, at least learn who they are before you come to them, right? And this is us too for the kids. You have to learn about Islam. You have to learn about Prophet Muhammad. You have to learn about Ahlul Bayt, all of them, right? So you don't be there and somebody asks you about Islam. You are confident. You stand tall. You don't say, my parents were Muslims. You don't want to be that, right? You have to be, you are the voice, like you are the kids I'm talking about, all of these kids. You are the voice of Islam in this country. And I said it last time and I'm saying it again. If you don't learn about Islam, if you don't learn about Prophet Muhammad, and what's the meaning of Islam, not just learn I'm Muslim and I can pray 5 times, you have to have faith in Islam in order for you to be able to keep your Islam. Otherwise, the shaitan is always in your head. He's always going to tell you, look, why you're suffering? Look, other people are living better than you. Why do you have to suffer? Why do you have to rush when you say Allahu Akbar for Adhan? Why do you rush? You want to pray. Other people look at them. They're living, they're happy, but there is something empty in their heart. And when you read the Holy Quran, remember I told you the story about the basket? Remember that? You guys, remember the story about the basket? You remember it? No. I'm going to say it again. A basket. The kids saw his grandfather reading the Holy Quran all the time. And he said, why do you keep reading it? Don't you memorize it? He said, I'll show you. You see that basket? You know the basket. It has hole in it. Take it and get some water in it. If you take it, you put water in it, by the time you get to his grandfather, it's empty. And he said, empty. He said, go back, put some water in it, and bring it back again to me. 3, 4, 5 times. Then they said, you are a crazy man. Why are you doing this to me? He said, look at the basket. How was it when you first picked it up? He said, dirty and filthy. He said, what is it now? How does it look? He said, clean. He said, that's why I keep reading the Holy Quran, because it's cleaning my soul. It's not because I want to memorize it or anything. Because the more I read the Quran, the more I get more faith in the Islam. And the more I glimpse my insight. And that's the biggest thing. Is. At the end, I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to thank the kids for doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I thank you for the lecture. That's very good. And their parents for helping them out. We're gonna give them some gifts. It's just a small gift for everyone who attended and who did not attend. But adults, you don't get gifts, so don't ask for gifts, okay? Okay. صلوا على محمد وعلى آله.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى
They are supposed to be very challenging.
Hey, get up and then go and get it. No, because they're making videos, so
Okay.
that's why.
All right. For the boys, so you tell me what you want, and I'll give you. Pizza.
Thank you.
Pizza.
slavery का mention नहीं किया तो जो खाना इब्राहिम ने था एक्चुअली वो इस्माइल है इब्राहिम के दो बेटे आखिर इस्लाम उनकी नस्ल जो है वहाँ से नहीं बनी इस्राइल सारे हम हाँ वो सबसे मैं उसको एक्चुअली
मुझे प्यारा लगता है उन्होंने वो भागता हुआ आ गया आकाश की तरफ
जब वो लगा मैंने कहा बात बोल ली
मैं समझा मैं क्या मैं ये कहने वाला था तेरी फैमिली उसको के पैसे वो करते हैं उसको डाल मार मैंने पैसे वो करता
अरे मैं हो गया यार देखने तैयारी कर रहा मैं
अच्छा अब हारे तो क्या कर रहे हैं हम इसलिए हारे तक पाकिस्तान कर रहे हैं सब करके एक बात की कुछ भी होता है
नहीं तो अब तो पाकिस्तान की
अरे खुलासा यही है अगर अच्छी बॉलिंग कर लें और अच्छी बैटिंग